Hello, for today's video we are going to talk about partial fractions and the logistic equation. So partial fractions involves the process of taking a rational expression and writing it as a sum of simpler rational expressions. That's the best way I can describe it. So we're going to use this helpful integration. This could be helpful for integration. We're going to use it for example 1. It's also used in other math processes, and we're also going to use it when we get to the next chapter as well, when we talk about more advanced integration methods. So our simple example for partial fractions is integrating 1 over x squared minus 3x plus 2 dx. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that fraction, 1 over x squared minus 3x plus 2. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to factor the denominator. So I get x minus 2, x minus 1. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, I am looking for two constants, a and b, such that I can write that fraction as a sum of a constant over x minus 2 plus some constant over x minus 1. And so the first step is to go ahead and make sure I have the same denominator on both sides. So my first fraction is a times x minus 1, and then my second fraction would be b times x minus 2, all over x minus 2 times x minus 1. Then my next step would be to go ahead and multiply both sides by the denominator. So I get 1 equals a times x minus 1 plus b times x minus 2. Go ahead and FOIL ax minus a plus bx minus 2. So we see that we have x terms and we have constant terms on each side, minus 2b, excuse me. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to group all of my x terms together and group my constant terms together, because I can write the left-hand side as 1 plus 0x. So I'm going to do something similar on the right-hand side. So my constants are negative a minus 2b, and then my x term would be a plus b times x. So then I'm going to relate coefficients. So negative a minus 2b has to equal 1, and a plus b, because that's the coefficient in front of x, has to equal 0. So then now I have a system of equations. Negative a minus 2b equals 1, and a plus b equals 0. So then I get a equals negative b, do good old substitution. B minus 2b equals 1. So then I get negative b equals 1. So b equals negative 1, which means a equals positive 1. And so when I look at it this way, let's see here, is this the same answer I got before? It sure is. Okay. So now I can go back to my original expression, and I can see that I can rewrite this as, what do we get for a? A was 1. So I can rewrite it as 1 over x minus 2 minus 1 over x minus 1. Okay, so that's basically what we found there once I plug in my a and b values, meaning that I can go back over here, and now my integral is going to be 1 over x minus 2 minus 1 over x minus 1 dx. So then when I simplify that integral, I'm going to get the natural log of x minus 2 minus the natural log of x minus 1 plus c. Go ahead and combine those natural logs to get x minus 2 over x minus 1 plus c. All right, so this process over here, this is called partial fractions. And there are a few other ways to do partial fractions, but this is the most basic method.